Okay, let's do a little quick throwback Thursday. Has to do with flooding. Seeing how there's been a lot of recent flooding in Louisiana and such back there, and I noticed people back there doing the same stupid things people used to do in San Diego when we'd have heavy rains and flood. You'd get down there in the Mission Valley, that the whole area down there would flood. Now it doesn't happen very often, but like maybe once every 8 or 10 years, the weather cycle comes around just right to where you get lots of rain, and it floods that whole area down there, and all the streets get flooded, and you can't use the small surface streets to get back and forth north and south, and some of the ones that run east and west get flooded also. The only way you can get back and forth across is using the overpasses on the freeways. Well, you always get these idiots. They go down there and they see these barricades set up across the road, and there's water across the road, and they will drive around the barricades, and they will drive through the water. They will drown out their engines of their cars, and then there they are sitting out there in the middle of the water, stuck. And we'd get calls, we'd have to go down there, see if they needed to be rescued. Most of the time, it wasn't a dire situation where they absolutely needed to be rescued because the water wasn't that fast or that high. So we just yell at them to stay put in their cars. We'll get a tow truck down there and get them hauled out of the water, which they would be hauled out eventually by a tow truck. We would then issue them a ticket for driving around the barricades onto the barricaded road, and they get charged for having their car towed away. And the cars have pissed them off. But you know, you gotta have enough common sense not to drive around a damn barricade into a flooded road. At least that's the way I see it. Sometimes it got so bad that we'd spend nothing but all our time going from one road to the next to cross the river down there, calling for tow trucks to pull out cars. They got stranded because people drove around the barricade. Now, that wouldn't be so bad except for the fact that we were always short-handed patrol officers. Usually an average of 300 officers short every year for all 3 shifts throughout the city. That's a lot of officers to be short all the time. You can never keep all the positions filled, because as soon as everybody got off probation, they would do a lateral transfer to another city for better pay and better working conditions. So anyways, we were always short. And if you spend all your time down there hauling cars out of the river and giving tickets for driving around the barricades, it never left you any time to go answer your radio calls for anything else. So usually one guy on the squad or 2 guys would end up getting designated to answer all the hot calls like the 211s, armed robberies, burglaries in progress, rapes, you know, that sort of thing. While the rest of us got stuck on river detail. So anyways, I thought that was kind of interesting that the same kind of stupid stuff still goes on today in different parts of the country. It's like people think those barricades are put up for everybody else but them. I don't know. Nope. Hit the like button, give me a comment, subscribe, come back with some more, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.